What is going on, guys? We are going to try something new here. I'm gonna watch this video. We're doing Smith Machine Bulgarian split squats. And I'm gonna use this as a voiceover. On this camera, I'm gonna be watching down here on the laptop. I could probably, anyways, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Let's get it. All right, guys, so I have been utilizing the Bulgarian split squat forever, but more recently I have been using the Smith Machine Bulgarian split squat, primarily for stability purposes. It's a more stable exercise. I was doing dumbbells before. I was getting up to about 105-pound dumbbells on the Bulgarian split squats. So we moved to the Smith Machine because more stability, better opportunity to basically overload the muscle because it's taking the side-to-side stability out of it. The bar is on a track versus using a barbell or dumbbell, although I do love dumbbell because I get a really good stretch, and when it's heavy, when it's like 90, 100, 105 pounds, I get a really good, just kind of a stretch in my lat and everything. But we're all about building muscle here, so this is why we went this route. So I'm still kind of feeling out the weights on this one. You see I've got a 45-pound plate on each side. And this isn't a weighted bar on this Smith Machine. This is an older Cybex machine, so it's not a 45-pound bar, so it's not 135 pounds. I'm not sure. I don't know what the bar would actually be on this. It might actually almost be counterbalanced to maybe I'm just doing 90 pounds. I could find out if I really cared. It doesn't really fucking matter because it's all about consistency and it doesn't matter. I'm not switching from Smith Machine to Smith Machine every week, so it doesn't really matter. But anyways, I got a little bit of an arm pump going on. Guys, this past week I was helping my brother move when I was in Canmore. I dropped like 5 pounds in 5 days. I was 184 and now I'm back to about 189. So did I lose a lot of muscle? No, I just kind of got deflated. So that's why it's most important to just get back on your diet. My diet didn't really, well, my diet was a bit fucked up when I was gone, but my NEAT was through the roof. My non-exercise activity thermogenesis or whatever. So anyways, I'm supposed to be talking about split squats here. So it's gonna take you a little while to kind of figure out where you want the bar. The more forward torso lean, the more glutes it will be, just because you're leaning forward more. Therefore, that's like more hamstring, kind of like a deadlift, right? The more you lean forward, the more posterior chain it will become. You're gonna get more of a stretch in the hamstring. It's gonna be more of a hip hinge movement. And once you find that angle, you don't want to be you want your torso to stay the same angle the entire time, okay? You don't want to be starting here, coming down, really doing the split squat, and then coming back up and changing the torso angle. It's not ideal because we're just trying to smash the meat rockets into oblivion. So you want to limit any other movements than the joints intended to be working in order to recruit the muscle fibers in that area and not losing strength leaks throughout the rest of the chain. So also on a split squat, people, I think it's a split squat, it's not a lunge. So in a squat, you have a hip hinge kind of pattern to where your hips hinge back and then they hinge back forward. And generally, again, you once in a squat, once you have your torso lean, you don't want the torso lean to really change too much in the squat. What you really want is just the hip hinge. Hip hinge. So in a split squat, same thing. Think of it as like not a lunge, but it's actually a hinging movement. It's a hinging movement. The torso, once you find the angle that you like, there's no right or wrong angle. More upright will be more quad. You'll get more of a stretch in the hip flexors. But leaned over will be a little more glute, more hamstring. In my opinion, I would do both. And then here you can see I just dropped down to like, I took no weight off. I took all the weight off and I just dropped down to basically no weight, because I wanted to get a deeper stretch. It's all about the stretch. And to be able to control load in extreme ranges is where you're really gonna start to build muscle. But anyways, I forgot what I was saying. It's a hip hinge movement, guys. So once you figure out where the bar is going, where your feet are going, really the only thing that's moving is your hips in space and nothing else. You wanna make sure you're using both legs. You wanna make sure you're squeezing your glutes hard the entire time, but especially on the way up, you wanna use that back leg as much as the front leg. Equally, it's a dual leg movement, even though you have just one foot on the floor. Yeah, so give these a try. These are killer. I would normally recommend putting this foot pad the other way around and actually performing the exercise facing out of the Smith machine. But because there's not enough room for this pad to be in the Smith machine rack with me for the range of motion that I like, it's outside of the machine and I'm facing towards the machine. You can see I'm getting a good stretch there. So why should it be on the inside? In my opinion, because when you unrack this Smith machine, if you were to do squats on here, if you were to do deadlifts on here, you're always wanting to get torque and twist the bar towards yourself, right? So when you're unracking the Smith machine on this machine, in order to unrack it, you have to twist and keep that torque and energy into the bar, twisting, torquing, basically into external rotation in the shoulders. And when you face this machine, it turns forward. You have to turn it forward to unrack it, which is not ideal. So if you were to squat on here, or if you can get that pad in the Smith machine, you have enough room, or if you're gonna deadlift on here, you wanna make sure that when you're doing it, you are, if you can, facing you wanna get inside of the Smith machine, face out of the machine and unrack it or squat from there. That way you're getting that external rotation in there. It's more stable. It won't be rolling around on your shoulders because it's more natural to keep that torque in the shoulders and external rotation, the lats tight and the lats down, when you can turn the bar down towards it. But anyways, guys, that is it. Hopefully this audio and everything worked all right. We'll check it out and maybe we'll continue to do this. Guys, a gym program coming soon. 12-week model physique, 12-week gym blitz program. It is like I said, 12 weeks, 3 phases. More information on that coming. You want to get in on it, let me know. Shoot me a message. I got you. Boom, let's go. Cutting it out. We're out.